Hi, everybody, and welcome to my May 2021 podcast. Today, I have a very special guest, Charles Snyder, our incoming president for the Columbus Bar Association. Charles, how are you today?
I'm doing fine, Rob. Thanks for asking. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you for all that you've done this past year, and look forward to starting my term.
Charles, let me be the first to congratulate you on becoming the 131st president of the Columbus Bar Association.
Thank you. I'm excited about the opportunity.
Tell us a little bit about your legal career.
Well, it's been very diverse. Started off with a small firm on the west side, left there after a couple of years with one of the partners, and we formed our own practice for another 8-9 years. Then I went off by myself. Then in 1992, I joined 400 of my closest friends at Vorey, Sater, Seymour, and Pease. So that's quite a switch. I stayed there 4 years, and then I was on the bench 8 years at the municipal court, and then another 14 or so at the Court of Common Pleas, and now I'm with the Attorney General's office.
How has your time on the bench prepared you to become president of the Columbus Bar Association?
It certainly gave me an opportunity to meet a lot of different people who are members of the Bar Association that would come to court every day in both different courts, because it's truly a different bar that go to the different courts. But I also served 4 years as administrative judge at the municipal court and 3 years as administrative judge at the Court of Common Pleas. And trying to manage that group of judges is no easy task. But it certainly has helped me, I think, for my upcoming year.
How many years have you been on the Board of Governors of the CBA?
I served two-year terms before I ran for Secretary Treasurer. I completed that 6 years. This will be my 7th year.
How has your time on the board prepared you to become president?
We'll find out, won't we? I think what really has happened when I thought about it's the diversity and conversation at these board meetings that has made all the difference in the world. And when I say diversity, I think the Columbus Bar Association has done a wonderful job of having racial diversity, gender diversity, age diversity. So when you have these conversations with all these different groups, you learn different perspectives that people bring to the practice of law, and I think that's been the most helpful.
Charles, what are your goals for your year as president?
Well, I think membership is the key. I think continuing membership, we've done a good job in the past, but I think you have to stay after it. I think when you read articles, membership in a lot of organizations, Lions, Rotary, et cetera, is going down. It's not going up. So we have to be constantly vigilant about maintaining our membership.
How do you plan to accomplish your goals?
Well, I think the first thing you do is you got to prove you're worth it. It's not the members' job to come to us. It's our job to go to them and prove we're worth it. When I first started the practice of law, and you and I are close to the same age, you probably remember it, you took the bar, you passed the bar, you joined the bar. I mean, that's just what you did. There was no thought involved in that. I don't think that's the case anymore. I think you have to go out and encourage people to do that. And I think one of the ways we've already started under your leadership is we now have a full-time staff person dedicated to membership, and I think that will help tremendously.
Charles, what would you say are the biggest challenges facing lawyers in our legal community today following this pandemic?
Getting back to the practice, trying to adjust, just as they had to adjust to practicing from home without the contact with the clients in the courts. I think the challenge will be transitioning back to what we once thought was normal.
How can the CBA best support its members during this transition?
I think we provide the services. We reach out to them, find out what it is they're looking for. I think we do a good job at that. I think we have good records of what attracts our members to our various committee meetings that have become extremely popular, and we keep replicating that, but we keep listening to our members.
Charles, what do you see as the biggest challenges facing the Columbus Bar Association today?
I think one of the biggest challenges that the bar is going to have to face, and we've seen it these last year or two, the civil unrest, the police issues, as you've identified some of the gender inequities at the bar. How does the bar address those issues and still maintain its mission for all of its members? And that's not going to be easy.
Charles, what are some fun facts about you?
Well, I don't know how many fun facts there are. I'm a grandfather. I love my grandchildren. My oldest one graduates from college this year. I have two other ones that graduate from high school this year. Then I have a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old. My wife and I own a home in Michigan on the lake. We just put the boat in last week, and we enjoy doing that as much as anything.
Charles, thank you so much for being with us today.
Rob, thanks for having me, and thank you for your leadership this past year.
I can assure everyone that we're in very good hands in June 2021 when Charles Snyder becomes the new president of the Columbus Bar Association. I'm Rob Ernie, CBA President number 130. I'll see you in June. Thanks.